Hi, this is Dave again. I have a few little pointers about some knives here. This is Ozark Trail. Comes apart. Got a little corkscrew in it right here. Fork, spoon. The knife part of it. I got a couple more to show you too. This is not a locking blade. So I've seen people try to use these as screwdrivers. There goes your finger. It's not a screwdriver. It's a tool. You just have to know the proper way to use it. And never slide your fingers or your thumb digit this way unless you know how to suture yourself up. That's dull. That's sharp, you can tell. It's not a screwdriver. These little babies here, little dual set, it's sharp, I'm telling you, it's sharp. Just kind of all around use, whatever you want to use it for. Whittling on some wood or carving or something. If I can get it back in here. There we go. Cutting up your steaks or whatever. This one is just a bigger version of the little one. Serrated right here, little saw action. It's sharp. Really good for if you're a hunter. Really good for gutting. Could probably use it for skinning too. I don't see why not. Got little finger guards on it, so you don't. Never do this at home, so you don't slide your hand down and there goes your finger or your thumb. Always be careful, because even when I was a Boy Scout leader, I'd seen people do some pretty strange things, and I didn't waste any time telling them what they were doing wrong. Sometimes they didn't appreciate it, but whatever. It's all a safety thing. This is my jungle knife. On the inside, it has a compass that goes in here, but somewhere that compass got lost. On the inside here, it's not a real big deal, but there's some fishing line, a couple of little hooks, a couple of little split shot in there. I think there's a needle or two for sewing, even if it was your fingers. Just kind of a handy little thing. With me being that the compass is not here anymore, I rely when it comes to recreational camping or survival type stuff, or way out back, high altitude stuff. I rely on different landmarks, sun, moon, so on and so forth. So usually I can find my way in. I always like to know my way out before I get in. This is my little jungle knife. Nice serrated edge. Haven't sharpened it lately, but if I had a plastic pop bottle around here, which I do somewhere, now plastic is sharper, and this with any of these knives, that plastic is thicker than your skin. You're right into the plastic. That's how easy it will go into you. That way, this way, that way. Finger guards, always know. Always know. Paracord. Paracord. Always know where your fingers are at. And this has a little flint on it. And it comes with a little coating on it. So when you go to strike it, and I always try to use this side instead of this side. I got to be careful where I'm at when I do this. It does work. And in other segments, whenever I do this, I will show you some different little fire starters that are pretty unique, and how this all comes in and it all works together. Then you got this puppy. Same flint. this thing will come apart. Sharpener. Little signal tricks. There's a little information packet on the inside of it. Doesn't matter which way you put this in, left-handed, right-handed. Serrated. Lightweight hammer. Very, very sharp. Finger guard. So when you're with your loved ones or your friends, especially with your children, don't be messing around with anything like this. It's not your steak knife at home. It's not your butter knife. These things are all meant for a specific purpose. And the larger of these here, even these, and my jungle knife, I mean, this is all outdoor. Whittling wood, carving wood, chopping up something, skinning something, deer, whatever it may be. Cutting paracord. This one here is $50. Price might already went up. $100 mode has a sharpener on the outside, I believe, but it doesn't have a serrated edge. Lifetime guarantee. But take care of them. Take care of all of these. But remember where your fingers are, and remember that none of these are screwdrivers, and this does not have a locking blade, so even if your finger is there and that thing comes down, you got a problem. And some people bleed faster than others, so you got to be really careful about all this stuff. Next time we'll probably get into might be tents, some kind of shelters, little different ways of cooking, skillets, pots, no skillet pots, different types of bread, different types of food as we go along. And we said fire starters, and kind of as we go along. Right now it's just kind of, what you can come up with at a store, buy from your neighbor, or, and get it online or something like that. And I do all of that. Some of this stuff I've had forever. So we'll just kind of keep going along, and I'll just kind of keep talking about different stuff. And most of it's safety. Most of it is always safety. And when you get into these little situations like in survival, how did you get into that in the first place? Is one big thing. And we'll talk about orienteering and maps. And if you got SkyChart or SkyMap on your cell phone in some place, you don't have service anyway, so sometimes that doesn't matter, just like GPS. Sometimes it just doesn't matter. You know how to read your compass and maps. A lot of times you'll be in really good shape. So anyway, dmbrooks6652 gmail.com or Mountain Man Outdoors rec/survival. And if you got any tips or hints or any comments, go ahead and get a hold of me, or one of the other guys will be checking up on it. And let us know what you do and ask questions, and so we can all kind of work together and keep this fun and keep it safe. See you later.